everyone, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. When we last left off, we had finished part one of part 3, which is the investigation. But we had found out that weirdly, locks were just appearing out of nowhere on this gate. For no reason whatsoever. No keys, no keyholes, nothing like that. Iris has decided to run away after some earthquake that made Edgeworth pass out. And yeah, first there was no locks, then there was one lock, and now there's 5 locks. So let's find out what's going on. Right, is this what Goddard was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove them at once. Hang on a second. Door keeps opening. I was just shutting the window to stop any more wind getting to it.
I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What? During the earthquake, when the cabin was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped, and I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So, you're saying that you cannot undo the new locks? Why did I tell Dawson that's the end of that? I don't know.
Yeah.
If only I was stronger. How are you feeling, actually? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're one to talk with your face all green. Buzz, Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfectly fine. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your concentrate. Go and get some rest. Is that your only concern now, Edgeworth? Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can help solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by this strong earthquake we had. I was so worried I just had to concede.
In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the secret cabin was alright, but
what?
Then I saw these chains here. I saw they use these extra locks as someone to pull the secret cabin's door, and I don't know why would do something like this. These trick locks are a sacred treasure that could in tradition. There are 100 of ways to set them. That's only the person who set the lock can open it.
And you aren't the one who sets the locks? I don't think it's that simple, Francisco Von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means the Soul wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one.
Yeah, that's correct.
What? Iris! Try to think, please! Is there any way, like, around this or something?
Well, There's different ways to set these locks. It's possible I went through the combination of each one. I could remove them. But
It would take time, won't it?
yeah, another day if I had to.
A whole day? Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. We'll do this for us.
Sure, we'll do whatever we can.
You've gotta wait another day? Oh, hang in there, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix Wright? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room in the Hazakura Temple on the night of the incident, but you were seen the same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple, it's as if you are... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Only three? I knew it! There's something going on here that we don't know about. Well, let's have a little look. See what's going on in the world of this psycho lock, as Edgeworth would call it.
Take that!
It's time you were told the truth about what you were doing. Oh, you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room. Do you still claim that to be the truth?
Yeah, that's where I was.
Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want you to believe what you're telling me too, but I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of murder. This could be a couple of people.
Take that! Take that!
Bikini. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course.
Sister Bikini?
Her testimony in court today was very clear.
That night I was hoping to knock light of the remaining in the Inner Temple, but, well, as you can see, my back lags up quite violently. So I left Iris to help me collect and return to the Hazakura Temple, of course. Ha!
Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So, you see, Iris, you were there at the Inner Temple on the night of the murder.
That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. The Acolyte's actual training was due to start at 10 o'clock that night. At the main hall early, so I wouldn't be late.
What time's that?
You see, it takes about 3 minutes to walk between the main hall and the Inner Temple. So I would have left about 9:40 p.m. I think.
I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you.
Huh?
Now you say you left the main hall at 9:40 p.m, but what you say doesn't happen with this. You yourself testified to the contrary. Don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night.
Huh?
Plus, only moments before you rang the bell, you were seen in the main hall by the most reliable witness I have.
Who's that?
Me.
Mr. Wright.
We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten.
No. That's right, I remember.
And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the exact same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far I've managed to prove two things. First, on the night of the incident you were at the inner temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. There were two of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen in two different places at the exact same time. Which means there must have been two of you. It's the only explanation. I can't think of any other explanation. Iris?
But that's crazy! How could that be? It's not me! It's impossible!
Is that so? Impossible? I wonder... The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise.
Are you seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me.
Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, no.
Mr. Raimi, you said there's something. I was kind of expecting someone who looked like me, you know?
I guess so. To do, it's just getting to that place. Okay, so yes, please. Take that! This person's slowly on the right. Take that! Girl. So you've been through all this. Been through all this. Take that! Your little testimony. Blah de blah de blah blah blah. There were two of you. It's not that, is it? It's not that. the cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous, to be fair. I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Edgeworth, nice to see you again. How could I have done that? Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Ah! Hey, don't you dare run away! What do you want, Wright? All I want? You come here to laugh at me, then get in here. Go on, laugh away. I was ready to just hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes, and thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. What is this terrible thing? You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh? There's a high chance this is the actual crime scene of the crime. That's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things could have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It is our job, right? Right then. So, I guess you still haven't got over your fear of earthquakes. No. Though thankfully my nightmares have stopped, which is something. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. Which is very understandable if I do say so myself, but there we go. 17 years ago when we were little school kids at the same elementary school. Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. The Deer 6 case. It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen, and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. To be fair, I do actually kind of feel bad for Edgeworth. Like, he must have gone through a lot. Like, and I mean like a lot. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It is quite annoying, if I'm being honest, but There we go. It's been more than 17 years now, though. Come on, Edgeworth. You can do better than that. I know you can. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right? You think I don't know that? I was there, but... I was in such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself. And my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of this self-pity, okay? For everyone's sake, not just our own. Iris, then, please. There was something about me, there was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No. Wait. Nobody Holmes. Sorry. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before. So, you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file? Yes, I checked her every case file I ever worked on, and I was right in the end. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court, and as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. So? Who is she? I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
What? Why not? Only this crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes. I can say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. You are so wrong. She's totally related to this case. I mean, I know it. I need to fill Edgeworth in. But how? I don't know. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I need to explain the connection between Iris and this woman Edgeworth knew. I was gonna say. But how do I do that? What do you mean by this, Edgeworth? Sorry, Wright. You're a defense attorney and I'm a prosecutor. I wouldn't be right for us to discuss things so intimately. But if you were active in the defense in the trial today, goodness sake. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues from Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. I'm sure it gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all alone.
speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there, sulking again. Well, you never know. You never ever know.
Oh, Miss Nick!
Balls! What are you doing here?
What about Mrs. Myers? She alright?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, is she?
Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry? This is a loser's shack where losers get together and lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that?
Look, Mr. Nick, Mrs. always did a picture of me.
That's, great, Bulls. We're gonna gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire, so stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he try and fight up over becoming a better man? This is spoiler. I have like a really bad itch. Not believing what I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? I may let you down.
Oh, Mr. Maya.
Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I got this to say to you, Nick. While I was here now with Pearl, two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore. What am I gonna do with him? Alright then, what do you think about this picture, Pearls?
I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw it, so I think it's really amazing.
See, someone appreciates it. It's how Anna Flames law like that, you know?
It's supposed to be Sister Iris if around forever, isn't it? Oh, I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you. Iris really flew that night. By the way, that's a cyclic pearl is in court. Oh, no.
But Mr. Ice?
Not you two. Oh, please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I'm begging you. Well, I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning struck. I saw what I saw. Exactly like I do in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Hey, let's look at the down on your face. Pulse?
Yes, Mr. Nick.
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you and what exactly were you doing when it all happened?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Dodim's room reading a book together. But Miss Dodim was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple.
Yeah.
Just exactly what happened on that night, Pearls.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick.
Five. Why is it arched over like that?
I've been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
My spiritual power, and it's disappeared.
What? Her powers have disappeared? What do you mean your power has disappeared, Pearls?
Yes. It's all over for me.
A spirit medium who can't channel spirits just like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Well, I have a feeling Pearl's Cyclops is going to be harder to break than Iris's. But there you go. Did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at the Hazakura Temple? Tried, but failed, perhaps? There you go, Nick. You made her cry. That's really cool of you. Just as I thought. I'm gonna have to break a Cyclops to get the truth out of her.
Take that!
We'll try it. We'll try it. But you never know. After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Elise Donin's room reading a book together, correct? Yes, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end. You didn't go? No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I didn't know what I was doing myself, I was so nervous. So Pearls never went to Miss Donin's room, because she was too worried about something or someone else. Pearls. Oh, it's a murder. You went to this place, didn't you?
Take that!
You went here, didn't you, Pearls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? And the next question is who or what you were so worried about. Now I'm going to take a guess. You tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? You know. If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Oh, okay. You went to this place for one very simple reason, and that is...
Take that!
It's obvious what you were so worried about, Pearls. It was a smile, wasn't it? Yeah, trading Maya was undertaken was dangerous. After all, it was a special course. I signed up for a special course? Well, my, great bravery considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Biz can play piano. Ooh. I can't play piano. I want to play piano because of a certain song from Persona 5 where you go into the Velvet Room. That song is just beautiful, but there you go. Since Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? And because it was you who introduced Hazakura Temple to Myra in the first place, you felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could happen to missing Myra made me more and more worried. I couldn't see still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing at the inner temple. Then we're clear now that you went to the inner temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. Yes, Apollo Justice. Yeah, Apollo Justice's dad can play piano. Can't he? Biological dad can play piano. But what time was it when you headed over to the inner temple? It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. The real training was supposed to start at 10 o'clock. I went to get there before it started, but there was so much snow I didn't get there until it was after 10 o'clock. Until after 10? How did you know what time it was? Because I heard the bell ring a few lights out. She heard the lights out bell? The Hazakura Temple bell's pretty small, isn't it? You must have a really good hearing. I was truly trying to pick up the sound of that bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it, that would be terrible. She was trying to hear the bell? Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing that bell? Huh? Oh, I think I know why. The reason you're so worried about the bell was because of this. Okay, it's not that. I don't think I have the right the letter. What letter? Okay, I don't have it yet. Okay, so I didn't save it. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, so let's go to the main gate then. I wonder if Sister Bikini is back at the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around here for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Well, what's the damage? How is the sacred cavern? It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who? Who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of the Korean tradition. We have Iris at the sacred cavern, trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about anyway, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes, you were telling me about how the Master of Korean disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise... No, I mean Mystic Misty arrived. How did she show me the talisman that proved she was the Master, she said? Someone is trying to destroy the Korean tradition's main family line. I am here to put a stop to them. Morgan! Morgan! Oh, come on, it's kind of obvious it's Morgan. Someone's trying to destroy the main family line. There is only one heir to the title of Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. The child becomes the new Master of Korean, and her family daughters the main family. All other mediums become branch family members, with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed? You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its powers is real. Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel spirits to the dead plenty of times. During the Master Mask case, and during the Maggie Bird's trial too. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can present profiles. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most. The Korean technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know? I mean the ability to move the dead has true psychic power, you know? Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but all of that power and influence, I can't expect you'd be really rich by now. You're saying good poems, right? Not very direct, aren't you? But I don't believe in it anymore, you see? All because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. It's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. That incident? Is she talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the record still exists if you're interested. Looked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. The DL6 incident. I knew it. The DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it is you who's the defense attorney on that case. Hallelujah! More references to the DL6 case! It always comes back! It always comes back in the end! And I love it for it! A murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history the police had ever used a spirit medium.
The idea was to channel the victim's spirits to learn the identity of the murderer. And a medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye. Myself, though Misty Faye's channeling, the name was written no answer. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators subverted into action. That man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right, he was. Then the case remained a mystery. In other words, we've heard. It was the first case the world had ever seen the creature and tradition openly in London. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Green Village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared. Vanished. Well, everyone still thought of her as a doll. But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since she managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Green tradition is starting to recover at last. But with the new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? The spiritual power, the Korean channeling technique is in the blood. Maya's done the exact same thing before, actually. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. The man, their family's bloodlines comes directly from this family. But each new generation, only one daughter becomes a new master, and the ones who don't become friends from it, and the ones who don't become friends from it, right? That's right, it's always called a tragedy. You know, I had a sister too, an older sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've had her. What? What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lion in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother. I think Phoenix can channel someone, but he just needs a giant megaton and kill it. I don't think so. Because, don't forget, the Magatama that he has to see the Cyclops is still filled with Maya, or was it Maya or was it Pearl's power? I think it was Pearl's power. But it's still filled with their power, not his power, so Anne lost her life as a result. Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't really because of her mother, but she was a lawyer. She doesn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Really? Like, really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Missy, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. That's right, Mystic Faye had an elder sister too. Oh, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the Master's seat for her. Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. Morgan? There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now at Maya's home, Green Village. Ugh! I hate her! I hate her as a character! I hate her as a character! Good writing as a character. I'm not complaining about the writing of the character. It's just, she's just a bad character. What she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master. I suppose if you know about Mr. Morgan's daughter, then you must have realised that Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? I was going to say, you did say that a little bit earlier, but yeah. That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter. Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you already knew. It sounds like you've met all of Mrs. Morgan's daughters already. I have, and I know her very well. Huh? Yes, Pearls. Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child. Yes, that child, she's Mr. Morgan's... I had no idea. Mr. Morgan. Oh, she's in prison now, isn't she? Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year.
It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. I see. So I've been wrong this time. Mr. Morgan had 3 daughters and 2. Wait! What? Oh my god. So many things happening. 3?! Oh my god. Okay, well, hey, guess what you're gonna have to explain. Yeah, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl. Dahlia! Dahlia! We all know it's Dahlia. Just do the same thing. Morgan! Dahlia! What? Twin sister? Where did you go? It all happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mr. Morgan's life crumbled. I say this on the Morgan Gant case. I say this on the Morgan case. Ah! You mean, Damon the Demon? Damon Gant. It wasn't many years ago that Korean's reputation had outstanding. Mr. Morgan's husband realized his wife would never be honest. He had to renovate since he had 2 daughters with him. Oh, awful. He was a jeweler. You know, in the end, he remarried Patrick Cotton. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by the same people. Oh, Morgan. Oh, okay. I was going to say Morgan. What? Morgan, yeah. Yeah. That was Iris, you see. It's unbelievable. If Iris is a twin sister, could it be... could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What's the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. I don't recall this. Is that her father, the jeweler? Well, that's a clue, I guess. The jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear a lot of the details. Plus had 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because Mr. Morgan's anger towards me family. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by the jeweler husband. But even that could destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan. That's why she had pearls. It seems the incident here is the result of Mr. Morgan's anger. He was able to break free of the bars that could find her. So we can say to Edge now. I was going to say we can now talk to Edgeworth about it now. So it says his twin sister. The plot thickens. This information will be useless unless I can flesh it out. Then you ask more questions, get some more info. Wait, no, we need... I'll go to Edgeworth in a second. There we go. Sounds like something's happening. What is that there? I mean... Oh, hello. No motive, no cry. No motive, no cry. Sing it with me! No motive, no cry. Oh, hey, well, I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in cool rain. Well, I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find no good? Well, that's not what investigating is all about. Investigations, love investigation. It's passion. Good. Wait. Da, 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 da. Good cases we have, good cases we've lost along the way. I never guessed the gumshoe was into reggae. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Hey, pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I was gonna say, I love my job, even though I get paid like 50 cents an hour. It's not even enough for food. All I live on is eating my pot noodles and like really old evidence. You just imagine he's like chewing on like from like, you can just imagine Gumshoe like eating the stuffed teddy from the Mat on Guard case. You can just imagine that, can't you? Or like any of the stuffed teddies from the Mat on Guard case.
I'm a prince. Well, I made a promise to Mr. Edgy. I'll promise I'll find a real murder weapon.
A real murder weapon?
That black sword thing will turn out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. Looks like a letter or something out there. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though.
Letter? So how's the investigation going anyway, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess you can't hurt. It was on a murder took place in here and something gone. I'm not taking that bloody red and once. I'm pretty seriously fucking HQ.
What? You mean?
I don't have any details, flat, pal. All I know is if you don't find mine down in the city, Kevin, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation look like here?
You got me. I don't know. They're not my words, pal.
You said it!
Mr. Gatto.
Gatto? Oh, what do you mean by that? About that letter you found, by the way.
Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a good head trying to find a murder weapon. I want to find some burnt up old letter.
Burnt up old letter?
Here, it was in an incinerator right outside the temple.
Incinerator? I knew it! I knew I wasn't imagining it! There was snow on the incinerator when I first saw it. $1 an hour is a lot in Indonesia. Most people here get paid $150 a month. Ooh, my god! That's actually pretty good. I mean, it wouldn't get you much in America, but there you go.
But that's the incident.
But that's the incident. The snow melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder.
What's up with you, pal? I got it right here if you want to take a look.
Can I? Do you mind?
Sure, go nuts. I don't want to have it, pal. You can have it. Those spare mediums, medicine and stuff. Yeah, anyways, got no relation to the case.
Spare mediums! Gotta be important information, spare mediums and masters. Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Oh, okay, yeah, because you've got all the, yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, not the interest rates, but yeah. Her name is, she's, here is a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is, but also tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fire of Hades. Gravely roast the master in the fire of Hades and bring the vengeance to fruition. That's interesting. Yeah, but being cheap isn't necessarily bad. Because as long as you don't have a massive inflation like Germany did in, like, what was it, World War I, World War II, and that? Because I learnt about that in history. I think it was like a loaf of bread cost like 1 million marks in Germany, something like that. And that was just for a loaf of bread. So, like, as long as you don't have hyperinflation and things like that, you're gonna be okay. I was gonna say gravy, the master scroll. Gravy! By the way, gravy the master scroll. That's, so you have to burn everything, and then you've also got to spray the master scroll in gravy. It's gonna leave a weird smell and atmosphere, but it'll taste nice. So I better give it a good look and over some serious thought.
Make sure you turn it in a test when you're done. This is a crime, pal.
So, what do you know about the real murder weapon so far?
Well, it wasn't a shitty shithole. That was found in Pelvin's body. Mr. Edric put it out of court today.
Yeah, that's true.
In which case, it must have been another blade.
That's what we're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh? That's why Paul Trockery to the school. Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, and man is it terrible. Let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We got a feather of forensics on our kit these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this.
Secret weapon? What's this secret weapon of yours?
You really want to know? You gotta think scientifically, okay?
Alright.
The murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far?
No, I know he's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart. By the way, they're gonna shoot right on the sledge. Where?
So what's Prairie told for the job? Ta-da! I'm a metal detective, pal.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away.
Well, if you want to give scientific investigation a go,
Me?
I've been using this thing for hours now. Gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try?
No. Shall I help Detective Gormshill or not?
Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling you.
Alright then, I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the most, it's Department's most advanced gadget. The absolute craft. So sensitive it can make you cry. So high tech you can skydive off it.
Oh, bother.
So now I'm going to tell you how to use it.
It's possible. Oh, sure, that's what we're trying to find out.
Right, so first let's turn the detector on. That's the sound of metal detectors say you're bouncing off. Next. Move the detector on and give this coil on a good looky seat, pal. Don't worry, this speed will let you know when you've hit on something metallic. When that happens, press the X button to give you a good hard stare. These things will take a good look at them and everything seems suspicious, okay, pal? That shitty last day going session wasn't a real metal weapon, pal.
Yeah, I know. I decided to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you know about that sword? It's supposed to represent multiple branches the life can take. All ended is one.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
You know what I think about it sometimes?
There's nowhere really round where I live that I could use metal detector in the first place,
You think about that kind of stuff, detective? Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as a badger.
There's something to be said about the humour value of Gumshoe as a blue badger. There you go. That's odd, this sled's made of plastic.
It says bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it.
Hey, what's this? A badge?
Aha! If you don't high and low for that.
Is she yours, detective?
That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that diamond in there.
How did you manage to pick up your badge here of all places?
I know, I've been happy this morning. Playing around with the sled and...
Stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore. There's something round buried in front here.
Go to us, pal.
What is it?
A trap. People send lots of guys as detectives. This is real nasty.
A trap? For detectives. You mean those fish traps with like sharp teeth that's supposed to snag your leg?
Yeah, those. I got my finger caught on one of those once.
Your finger?
This is big cheese, a little tasty, I reach out and bell.
I'm sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. This is Mr. M stuff, isn't it? Well, you mean this? What's the original is a wallet, huh? Well, there you go. Well, they did change a few words to westernize it. Like, they changed ramen to burgers and things like that. But why change wallets? They still use wallets in America and England and everywhere like that, so Why change it?
Scientifically speaking, I usually make it wood, but
The detective's reacting to it.
yeah, but however you look at it, the same thing's made of wood, right? I don't bother investigating unless it looks like might be metallic.
Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can, when you can't see it?
It's weird that this thing's causing a racket.
Here, let me take a look at it.
Hey, hands off! Examine evidence and jump for the...
Something's coming off!
What have you done? You damaged a really important piece of evidence now, pal.
Ah!
What? That's
A sword? What?
inside the stuff.
Is this... It could be...
A murder weapon?
I never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff.
They call this kind of thing a sword game, pal. If it was a real gem, the workmanship is really something else. Goodness is on a cane sword, else the victim would have stabbed her on the foot.
I wish you get up on trying to figure out how come she's mine. It's like... If the real scene of crime is the intent of garden, then why was the sword used to kill the victim found manual clothing? Hey, go shoot! Who knows about the hidden sword?
No one. Even the police didn't know about it until I discovered it just now.
Well, I see. There's no team in this shoot. Doesn't look like there's any traces of blood on it, though.
Well, I guess this is a real murder, huh?
No, I'm sure someone just wiped off the mighty off after murder.
Yeah, cool. If they still need a murder weapon, great job, pal.
We have Japanese sword as katana, its hold to good, hilt is good. Only two small bamboo. Ah, I did not know that. I'm learning a lot of things from you over the course of this, ever since we started, you joined me from like game 1. Oh my god, you've joined me since game 1. Well, end of game 1. Because of like Dame the Demon. Oh hell. But the same language this must be the murder weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics, pal. There's gotta be some trace of blood left. Here, most of it is wiped off. See you later, pal. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight.
Hold it!
Wait up, detective!
Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know?
You gotta get that stuff out of us, right? Would you mind holding off just a while?
Huh? What are you doing, pal?
Please! Just until we find Maya.
Maya? What's this got to do with it?
I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Oh? How so?
Yeah, and then you've also got like, yeah, I'll still be doing like live streams and everything like after this game. I might start. I'll do other games as well, but I might start playing. I'll probably start playing Ratchet and Clank after this. Bit of a very different game. Ratchet and Clank. Well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony here, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think might be murdered?
Please, detective! Let's just wait until we get inside the safety cap, okay?
You're looking kind of meridian there, pal. Okay, just stop at that base, pal. One thing, this is our secret chick. Let's keep it between me and you and me, alright? If that's something we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished.
I understand.
This is just regular run-of-the-mill stuff. You got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal.
Thank you, detective.
Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe, you know there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when we find out, huh, pal?
Sure. Thanks. I can't help but wonder, what was Elise doing with a stuff like this in the first place? That is something we'll find out in the next episode. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really, really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. See you guys in the next episode. Bye!